So ask yourself this question. How long are you willing to live your life and give excuses for where you're at? I don't like my spouse, but I don't like my job, but I don't like where I'm living, but I mean, if there's a big but involved, unless it's you're into big butts, why are you doing it? I know that things aren't that cut and dry, they're not that easy, but I'm 55 and I lived with a lot of big butts and not the good kinds. And now here I am and I'm starting my life over and I'm really thrilled to do it and I feel really blessed. But, well, I don't got any butts because I'm not giving myself any opportunities for butts anymore. That's why I'm shooting YouTube clips and I've been at this all day long. This is like my 100th take because it's hard for me to do this, but I'm going to do it. So that's a good but. Since I became a life coach a short while ago, and I'm kicking ass as a life coach, soon you'll be able to reach out to me to book a call if you'd like to. Um, but I've been really paying attention to people, really listening to people about what's going on for them, where their pain points tend to be, what's stopping them, quote unquote, stopping them from really living the life of their dreams. And I mean, I get it. I understand what it's like to be afraid of losing everything, to be afraid of being uncomfortable, to be afraid of stepping off that cliff. Honestly, though, I mean, I finally did it and nothing bad happened to me. All right, there was a nervous breakdown and a lot of tears, and but really, honestly, it's like I'm closer to living my purpose than ever. I'm happier at my core. And even though I've lost a few friends along the way, honestly, it's better. Those people weren't really respecting me or minding my boundaries anyway. I'm not in any romantic relationship right now, but it's because I realized the relationships I was in were bad for me. You know, he's really mean to me and abusive, but I don't want to be alone. I really don't like this job, but I'm afraid if I quit, I won't find another job. You hear me? You get me? I don't want to tell everyone to like destroy their lives and blow it up and break hearts and ruin people, ruin lives. But like right now, for instance, the eclipse just happened. It was like a major shift for us, a major time to start really thinking about changes. And if you're still with me, thank you. I'm rambling, and this is great, right? Isn't this how a conversation happens? But I'm really I've been trying to encourage people in my YouTube posts, which whatever, I'm experimenting, I'm exploring, and if you're still with me, thank you. Because I'm a person who has literally woken up late in life and decided that I could not any longer go on living the way I was. It was literally life or death. But for my entire life, I was budding myself. For my entire life, I was putting myself off because I was too afraid of quote unquote getting uncomfortable. And yet I was already terribly uncomfortable. I was miserable. And even though I grew and I'm really happy for everything that happened to me up to this point, I'm grateful for it. It made me who I am today and I learned a lot. There's this part of me that's really sad and mourning my entire life that I lived just barely allowing myself to get out of my little box I'd put myself in. And that's the thing, we get ourselves, we build up these walls we don't even realize we have. We have programming, right, from our parents and from society that tell us we have to be what we are, that if we aren't, we're going to get ostracized. People aren't going to be pleased with us. Someone's going to be upset. And yeah, probably true. But when you're living your life to make other people happy more than you're actually happy, that's not being selfless. Like people pleasing isn't selfless because you're behaving in a way to make sure that they're treating you a certain way to make sure that you're accepted. You know what I mean? It's like a sneaky way of thinking that you're actually doing things for others, but you're not. You're doing things so that people won't get upset with you. You're doing things so that you won't have confrontations. I was a child who was highly shamed. I was told not to speak up. I was told I'd never be anything. And yeah, I lived my entire life with those beliefs hanging over me. And once again, not a complaint. Those beliefs brought me where I am today, and I'm really grateful for them. And I say to you, be grateful for where life has taken you. It's pretty incredible that you're even here, if you're still here with me. Thank you. But my point I'm trying to make, and that I try to make a lot of the time, because for me, transforming my life was really about destroying so many beliefs that were tying me down and really looking at my big butts, and not the good ones, the big butts that were holding me back. But I'm too old, but I'm too poor, but I've never done it before. But they always told me I was worthless. How can it ever change? And the thing is, though, it has changed, or it is changing. It's not a complete turnaround. Everything isn't perfect in every single way right this, well, no, let me take that back. It is perfect in this moment. Totally perfect. But what I want to express to you, if you're still watching, and I thank you, is that it's so important to remember that you are worth living the life that you desire without those buts. That not everyone's going to be happy ever. In fact, people will be miserable and gossipy and backstabbing and unhappy no matter what you do. And it's those people that you try to please the most that are the ones that are never going to be happy. And you might think things will get worse if you take the leap, and they probably will for a little while. But the thing is, those things getting worse, it's going to teach you so much, and you're going to grow so much. And it doesn't matter how old you are. And there's no reason to be depressed about aging, because it's inevitable. Take it on. Live the best possible life you can no matter what, and stop complaining. Stop being a victim to your life. That's one thing, too, I want to say. Don't be a victim to anything. There's someone somewhere that has a lot harder than you, and someone that probably has it a lot better than you. Sure. But take it on. Like me with these YouTube videos. If anything, message I can get across, even if no one's going to watch or someone's watching for half a second, I'm still getting my shit together. I know it. But I'm here because it's important for me to grow, to get out of my butts, and to do something important in my life and get uncomfortable. That was my original point, probably, right? Get uncomfortable. This is it. This is discomfort. This is it happening in real time. I'm still figuring it out. I'm just doing this because I couldn't hit stop and upload the video or finish my day or go on with my day without shooting this video. What can you do today that's going to get you out of your comfort zone, even if it's a little bit? I'm not saying you have to make a big leap. It's not about the time you've put in. It's about what's in front of you. What's in front of you right now can be so much of an adventure. It doesn't mean, especially with getting older, you don't have to look at it like it all has to turn gray and awful and just end. It doesn't. In fact, it can just get better and better. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I just hope one person out there can see this and know that you can make your life better. Just step out of your comfort zone, make that leap, take that chance, just do it. And life will get better. It will. It has to. It must. You are a divine being. Oh, that's my other point here. You're a divine being. You're here to express your ultimate self. It doesn't matter when you start. Just do it. And thanks for sticking with if you have. And I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep getting better, and know that you are loved. And I'll see you next time. Bye.